So NBA 2K27 is here. It is exactly 1 week away, and yesterday 2K absolutely bombed us with a bunch of NBA 2K27 news. So let's get right into it. I'm wasting no time. Let's talk about the female My Players, guys. I feel like this is awesome. You get to play as a male and you get to play as a female. They can play together, they can play against each other. And there's no limitation, there's no differences. Female players can do what male My Players can with badges, height, attributes. There's no restrictions with anything. They're the exact same, and I think that's pretty dope. You could do a lot of like playing with, oh, I made a Caitlin Clark build 99-3, like that is fire to me. I really like that aspect to it. But let's talk about how seasonal parks are back, which I was in love with seasonal parks. Every season is a new park, something fresh. It's not getting boring. And of course they're adding the old parks back. Old Town Rivet and Sunset, which I love. I'm a nostalgic guy. I love me some nostalgia, and having those three back is fantastic. But we gotta love new parks too. The season 1 park is here, and then they showed a snowy park, which forever, I've always been an advocate during holidays. Make the park holiday themed, make a Christmas theme, make a Thanksgiving theme, make a Halloween theme. And now we're going to be able to hoop while it's snowing outside. There's snow everywhere. There's snowmen everywhere. I think that is so perfect during Christmas time. That is going to be so freaking fantastic. I'm so excited to hoop in that park during Christmas. It is going to be great. So the My Player Builder, we're not going to see the My Player Builder until Friday, I believe. But the cap breaker screen, you can now view your cap breakers. I think it's once you hit 99 overall or unlock a cap breaker, then you're able to view the cap breaker screen on your My Player Builder. I don't really understand why that is, but that's how they did it. It is better like that. There's a brand new anti-up. We've had the same anti-up for the last 3 years, I believe. And this year's anti-up is fire. It's on a rooftop with clouds in the background. That is fire. It's nighttime. The lighting is perfect. That is really good. And I should have started off with this. The biggest thing about the news is early access starts the 26th instead of the 28th. Usually they said the 28th. They're like, it's gonna be on Friday the 28th, August 28th. But then they said, oh no, we're going to do it early. You're going to be able to play early. The 26th is a new date, which that is completely fire. Love that. We can get 2 days to play. And they tweaked tempo shooting, guys. So tempo shooting, you only had to green the tempo. You didn't have to green the timing, which that kind of made it quote unquote OP, some would say. Easy to shoot, which yeah, it was very easy to shoot. But this year, 2K27, you have to green the timing and the tempo. And Mike Wang said he tried, I quote Mike Wang, he tried to make button shooting and tempo shooting the same exact thing. No advantages. So if that is true, I'm probably just going to be going back to button. I was tempo shooting all 2K26 because, there was an advantage. You didn't have to green the timing. And it gave you an advantage over button. But if it's the exact same, we'll see what 2K Labs cooks up once the game comes out. But I'm probably going to go back to button. I wouldn't mind doing tempo because it was easy and I've been doing it for a whole year now. So it's kind of used to it. But button will always be my heart. I didn't want to switch from button, but there's an advantage doing tempo in 2026. Let's talk about co-op My Career. You can now play My Career with your friends. A 2-player My Career. I think that's fire. Not much to say about that. Well, also, not much to say about that, but My Career Eras. This one is an absolute hit. You could put your My Career player in the 90s, in the 2000s, in the 2010s, in the 80s, bro. That is fantastic. I am so glad they did that. I haven't played My Career seriously since like 2020, 2K20. I might hop on My Career. I could play in the 2000s. I could play in the 2010s. I'm going to throw my guy in the 2010s. Prime Westbrook. Westbrook, I need to see you play again. You retired. That is what I'm talking about. Make My Career good again. And now you can play with your friends in My Career, grind badges together, fill out a career together. That's fire. 2K absolutely cooked with that. And let me talk about this new app that 2K made, which is coming out Friday, the 21st. It's called 2K HQ. It allows you to make your builds early. 2K comes out the 26th. You're able to make your 2K27 builds the 21st when the app comes out, and it could transfer to the game. I think that's pretty fire. You could chat with your friends in the app. You could check your crews in the app. You could check your crews achievements. You could check the challenges you need to do. You could check your crew rewards. I think the app is fire. Again, 2K, it's another app money grab thing. They did the same thing with my team last year with the app, but I do think it is pretty fire. One thing that I don't like that 2K added was your highest plate that you were in 2K26, you're automatically going to start off with in 27. I don't like that at all. I think we should all just start as black plates and then work our way up. I was a purple plate. That was the max plate I hit. I didn't really play that much in 26, so the max I hit was purple. So that means I'm going to start off as a purple plate in 27. And all these red plates are going to start as red plates. I don't like that. But 2K, we'll see. We'll see what it is. Like I said, I don't really like that. But it's whatever. So Pro-Am, let's talk about Pro-Am. Pro-Am was removed, but it's basically the same thing. It's in the game, it's just a different name. They replaced it with the Crew HQ. The Crew HQ is a private home base for your crew in the city. There's built-in voice chats to communicate with your squad. You could practice together 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, or 5v5. There's competitive matchmaking against other crews in 3v3 or 5v5 modes. You earn XP, and you can obviously climb up the crew leaderboards. You could view individual stats, track each member's performance, customize your crew uniforms, logos, and courts. So Pro-Am is basically the Crew HQ, which I don't mind. I wasn't really a Pro-Am player. I was more park, rec, theater. You know, speaking of theater, they have a new theater. I'm going to pop it up on the screen. They have a new theater, which I think is fire. It's more of an outdoor theater. But yeah, Pro-Am's gone. It got replaced with Crew HQ. The city. NBA 2K27 city is the same city. It's the same city as 2K26, just kind of a neon, like, night type of vibe, which I don't mind it. I like the city. It was small. You could get everywhere faster. I think I'm an advocate. I love me some changes in the environment every 2K. So like this, I'm kind of a little about, but at the same time, it worked. It was good. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So yeah, that is a lot of news. Let's talk about the rep rewards. Rookie 1 through 8, Rookie 1 through 8, Starter 1 through 8, Veteran 1 through 8, Elite 1 through 8, and Legend 1 through 8. There's 8 reps per category. 2K have said that it's going to take the same amount of time to rep up as last year. So it says it's more rep categories, but for real, it should be the same as last year, just more rewards, which I hope that is correct, because if not, that is a lot of playing, a lot of leveling up. But at the same time, getting Legend, repping up is for the sweats. Did I talk about rec? I don't think I talked about rec, guys. There's new rec courts. There's 5 new rec courts, and every time you load into a rec game, there's going to be a randomized different rec court out of the new 5s. I absolutely love that. Love that so much, because I love rec. I'm a rec player. I'll play with my squad or I'll play with randoms. I play rec all the time. And loading into the same court, same jerseys is kind of gets a little tiring. But now there's going to be a different rec court every single game you load into out of the 5 courts they added. That outdoor one, the outdoor rec court, is my favorite. It has the hoop, the outdoor hoops. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. They added new defense mechanics. I don't know too much about that. I need to do a little more research, but defense has been buffed a bit. Rebirth is about the same. So yeah, they added. There's probably some stuff that I'm missing, but that's the most important stuff. It's looking like you might start as a 25 overall, but I don't know how big I believe that. But the last thing we're going to talk about is some footage we're going to get. We're going to get Quick Play, Rucker Park, and my team on the 20th, which is tomorrow. And then the 21st, which is Friday, we're going to get the My Player Builder. All the YouTubers that went to Community Day, they're going to be able to show the builds that they've made, which I am extremely excited about. Guys, if you're excited about 2K27, make sure to drop a subscribe button, drop a like, comment down what build you're going to be making in 2K27. So, I'll catch you guys when 2K27 comes out. Peace.